7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's now, and we're feeling fun, so come on now, and give us a sign. You gotta look and listen, and find just what you've been missing. There's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and very soon you'll find us where it's at. So come and join the fun, 'cause you're the one. Come on, give us the sign that you're in line. Like wow, it's now.
Welcome to with Kirri and Simon Gallagher and the Happy Go Round team.
Hi and welcome to our show. My little friend here is camera shy, so you can see she is so beautiful. We had a lot of fun on our program last week. Yes, we did, with all kinds of pets. So this week we thought we'd continue because we never covered the field of animals. No, we didn't, did we? And also on our program we're going to have a chat to a vet, tell us all about animals, yes, sick ones, how to look after them, and a gentleman on aquariums, how to look after your fish, and also dog obedience, which is very, very important. So without any further ado, let's start our show with a young lady who's been with the show now 4 years. She started when she was only a tiny little tot, and it's Jenny with I Only Want to Be With You. Yes. Thank you very much, Jen. Come over and meet my little friend, Princess. Isn't she beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
You love cats, don't you?
They're beautiful.
And all other... Do you like a lot of other animals?
I
Pets?
love dogs.
You
and
love dogs
birds.
too. Well, right after this break, we're coming back and we're going to have a chat about silky terriers. Don't go away.
Come on, he's under, he's under. Come on, he's under.
Welcome back. This is a good show. Don't you like
I
pets
love
and
it.
animals? They're
Yeah.
really beautiful. Well, do you know what this sort of a dog is?
Australian Silky Terrier.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
talking. Yes, that's right, an Australian Silky Terrier. And the breed originated in Australia around the turn of the century.
And did you know they came from the Australian Terrier and the Yorkshire Terrier?
There you are. And they were originally called the Sydney Silky Terrier, but the breed name was later changed to the Australian Silky Terrier.
Yeah, their name comes from their beautiful silky coat, which is about 12 to 15 centimetres long, which she's just been shorn.
Yes,
a
she
couple of
has,
weeks ago, didn't
because
she?
it's a little hot.
Hot,
These
yeah.
dogs are quite expensive. You want to sit down now, do you, Tuppence? But no matter what type of dog you own, you must take proper care of it. I think it's very important. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter, as I've just said, because they can't look after themselves. You have to
Yeah,
do it
you
all
have to
for them,
help
don't you?
Yeah, and if you want to choose from a litter of puppies, well, you should pick the strongest and playfulest one.
Do you have a dog, Jen?
Yeah,
Oh,
a
wow.
Labrador.
A Labrador?
Is
Once,
gigantic.
Huge, is he?
He chased after Lee, Jenny and I, and he chased us and he got us on top of the swings.
Oh, yeah.
Jenny got off, she ran inside, Lee got up there inside. I was stuck there with this dog trying to get my feet.
He
trying to-
flattened you, in other words. You know, a healthy puppy has bright eyes and a loose skin around its body.
Once you get your puppy home, you have to be very careful and find a really nice, warm, dry place for him to sleep because they don't like drafty areas.
You know, most household pets are overfed. You've seen so many
Yeah.
dogs
Oh,
that are all
yeah.
big. Well, it's very unhealthy for them. It's better to feed puppies small meals several times a day rather than one or two large ones.
And you should also brush your dog's coat every so often and that. And when you bath him, you should make sure that he's completely dry before he runs around.
That's right, because he could get a chill and get his all
Yeah.
hair matted and everything like that.
And another important thing to remember is when you get your dog, when he's young, to take him to get injections.
It's very, very important. This will protect your puppy against disease, and he'll grow up to be a healthy and happy puppy, like this one. Actually, I don't think she'll grow very much more, will she? This is Tuppence, and Tuppence belongs to David. Actually, Princess, the little cat that we had, the little kitten we had earlier, belongs to David
Yeah.
also. He's got these two beautiful pets, and what better? We can have David now, don't you think?
Yes.
What's he going to sing?
Part-time love.
Welcome back. We're still on pets in the show. And if you've ever been to the exhibition or other shows, you probably would have seen the obedience dogs going through their exercises. And our next guest is from the Logan Dog Obedience Club, and here's Mike Tilbury. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Hello,
I'd like to
hello.
introduce you to Lee and David.
Hello. G'day.
Mike, I want to ask you something. Now, my dog is fairly obedient. Oh, look, she is. Look, don't be mean.
We'll believe you.
Yes. Well, how long does it take to train a dog to be obedient to their master?
I don't think you can put any specific time on it, really. It's largely up to the person training it. You spend the time with your dog, training your dog.
Oh, well, that
your
gets you to
dog
leave.
will come good.
Yes.
But
Oh, she
you've
is
got to
good.
put the effort into it.
And how do they train them?
Well, we start off at the club with the first nighters. You teach them automatic sitting, their turns, about turns, and slowly you work it up into various drops, stands. We can take you right through to your trialling standards. All people just go as far as they like to, as they want an obedient dog and they've got it, sort of thing.
Well, when do they start this? What age is it when it's a puppy?
Well, about 4 to 5 months is usually a pretty
So
good
it's about
age.
the best age to do it.
Is, yeah.
What about the cost of this? Is it very expensive?
Not really. Club fees are, most clubs usually around the $5 mark, and it's 80 cents a night for non-members or 40 cents a night for members.
Well, that's
and
very
there's
good.
about an hour's training each night.
Yeah.
Which
Is it very difficult to train them?
not really. Again, it comes back to the time and effort you're putting into it. Some dogs will certainly catch on quicker than others.
Have you got a
Yeah.
lot of dogs at the one time
Oh, yes.
training?
yes.
And don't
We
they
have
all
4 or 5
fight or
classes.
something?
Well, sometimes, they do try to play up a little bit.
Is
Yes.
there any one sort of dog that you cannot train?
I don't think so personally,
No.
no. They're all trainable. You may not train them right up to the very top standard, but you can certainly train them up to a point where you can control your dog, which I think everybody should do, really. So,
Well, Lee just asked you a question. Is it very difficult? I was thinking, is it difficult for the owner or for the dog? What type of attitude does the owner have to have?
you've got to be able to have a lot of patience, I think. Probably every week you go up the wall and you say, my goodness me, and,
Well,
I'm giving it away and that's it, finished. But
Well, it's
next
really
week you
good
come
for
back.
the owner too. If they
Oh,
haven't got
yeah.
patience, they can learn that
Well,
too,
this is
can't
right.
they? So
This is
you
for sure.
kill two birds
Dad
with one
took
stone.
tuppence on a dog obedience course. The first night she led him around.
It's a silky
Oh,
terrier.
yeah.
Can you
She
imagine?
She fights
Yeah,
everything.
there's one of those around.
Are there many clubs like this around?
There's probably 6 or 7 around Brisbane. There's Chermside, there's Metropolitan at Chermside, Brisbane Dog Obedience at Oxley, Marumba down Redcliffe Caboolture has just started up, Redlands at Capella Bar, Ware Logan, one at the Gold Coast, Ipswich.
So there's
So
a
there's
few.
fairly-
Yes.
So
So-
people
widely.
just ring up those places about joining the clubs.
Yeah, they're all affiliated with the Canine Control Council, which is the governing body, and
It's my pleasure now to introduce a very special guest to our program. We have a Stairways to the Stars program here in Queensland, and this young lady was on the quarter-final, and we saw her and we thought she was very, very, very good. So we invited her onto this program, and I'd like to introduce you to Madeline Duncan.
Thank
Hi.
you. Hello.
Welcome to the show. Madeline, how long have you been singing?
Just 2 years now.
Just 2 years.
Yes.
And do you have a teacher?
Yes, I do.
What grade are you in at school?
Grade 9.
So you've got a few years to go yet. Have you thought about what would you like to be when you finish school?
Oh, I'd like to be a professional entertainer.
You would?
Yes.
Yes. You all prepared for it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good girl. Well, what about if you're studying now, you're going to school, and you're learning singing, do you have any time for hobbies?
Yes, I do motorbike riding.
Motorbike riding? How on earth did you get involved with that?
Well, my brother got a motorbike and he rides, so I decided that I'd like one.
What size is it?
An 80. It's a Yamaha.
A Yamaha. You'll have to explain that to me. Is it big or small?
Oh, it's about this high, I suppose, sitting down on
Isn't that terrific? Well, good for you. What about pets? Do you have any pets? Seeing as
it. No, I don't have any pets.
Would you like to have one?
Oh, yes.
Well, there's plenty around the studio today. Just take your pick. All right, what have you chosen to sing for us today?
Fernando.
Fernando. Please welcome Madeline Duncan with Fernando. Aquarium dealer?
Yes.
And and he'll tell you all about it. It's not as easy and as simple because they're very delicate, and you really have to look at them. Norm, thank you very much for coming on the program.
Thank you.
And don't go away because we've got Auntie this time, and he's going to sing an old song. Who made this song? Run Around. I should have asked Jenny that one. Leif Garrett with Run Around. I mean, it's Auntie with Run Around Sue. Well, I think we've covered a lot of pets, the main pets in our show today, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I know there are a lot of other pets that we haven't had, like horses, and if anyone has an elephant, they're probably saying, oh, but you didn't bring an elephant in. They're a little bit big, and besides, they're taller than I am, so I can't have those in the program. And I hope you have enjoyed it. I've thoroughly enjoyed it because I love animals, especially cats and dogs. But
Hold everything!
Did I forget
freeze
something?
in your tracks.
Did I?
Oh, boy, that was tough.
Did I forget you?
You
Will?
forgot something.
Rabbits, of
Rabbits.
course. A lot
Yep,
of people
rabbits.
have pet
Oh, boy.
rabbits, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
And I am sorry. Oh, you forgive me?
Yeah.
It's good to see you. I'm glad you came onto the program to help me sign off.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sign
I did
off.
forget, yes.
Mm-hmm. Where's the paper?
Did you enjoy the show?
Yep.
What's your favourite pet? What would you like for a pet?
You. The producer told me to say that, I'm sorry.
It's not your own words.
No, oh, well,
I'm very,
sort
very
of.
hurt. Very hurt. We should stop meeting like this, really. They'll start talking, you know.
Yeah, and gossip columns.
Look, we have enjoyed the program today, haven't we?
Yep.
I would like to see an instant replay of the show.
I know, Bunny. Oh, I am a bunny, but I know, Bunny. That sounds like a cue for a song.
It is. It is.
It
It is. And it's Darren, because he's going to sing Instant Replay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, BJ, what did you think of that? Was that good? Yes? How about we call all the kids over and their friends, yes? Oh, yes, all right then. Yes, you will. Okay, kids, come over. Well. Well, did everyone enjoy the show?
Yep.
Yes.
Turn away,
Yes,
please.
David and Tuppence and Princess. That's David's dog, but you've got it, darling. What have you got, Lee? Oh, guinea pig.
Jenny.
Is that yours? I didn't realise that was yours. And Rusty. There he is. And do you know who this is?
BJ.
Actually, it's
Where's the
Simon.
bear?
No, it isn't. You probably wonder where Simon was. No, it isn't Simon. This is BJ. BJ's dad is very famous, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's in the duel.
In the paint ad.
In the paint ad. Thank you very much. Whoops. Yes. Yes, it's his dad. And you've probably wondered where Simon was. He has been away with the Debbie Reynolds tour, and he'll be back next week. So it'll be nice
great.
to see him then, huh? I think that's it for our show. And until next week, bye. See you then. Well, if you want to be happy, sing a happy song. Come on and sing, sing, sing.
Everything will be right that you thought was wrong if you sing, sing, sing.
Now, if your best friend has to move away from you, you gotta sing, sing, sing.
'Cause tomorrow you'll find the love that's true if you sing, sing, sing.
Everybody sing away your troubles. Let's be happy and gay. Let's shout hallelujah. Sing your blues away. If you feel downhearted, join us in our song and tell the blues so long. Everybody tell the blues so long. One more time. Come on and tell the blues so long.
Courtesy cars for It's Now are supplied by Hertz, the world leaders in rent-a-car. And our guests choose to stay at the Chevron Paradise Hotel, Surface Paradise.
This has been a Paul Sherritt production in association with Channel 9 Brisbane.